welcome to Lady Boss HR YouTube channel. My name is Victoria Brown. Thanks so much for joining me. If you did tune in last week, I really do appreciate all the positivity and the great comments. I do own several businesses, two of which are in HR that are on the screen now. My plan is to talk to you about all things people one week, and then the following week just share some of tips, mistakes I've made, guidance that I've got along the way. I have been in business for over 20 years now, so there's lots of things that I've done that have been successful, and there's lots of things that I've done that haven't been so successful. So I would rather share them with you so you don't make the same mistakes as I have made along the way. I do have lots of other ways to connect as well. I do share content through social media. My channels are there now. I'd love it if you could connect, comment, share, and we can just be on this business journey together. So episode 2 is Divide and Conquer. I'm going to talk to you today about how to set yourself goals and achieve those goals. And you can apply this to business or you can apply this to personal life. I use it for everything that I do. I'm going to be totally honest with you now. I've always been very ambitious and I've always set goals. But I wouldn't say I've set ambitious enough goals. And the reason for that is I've always felt like A, I couldn't achieve it, and B, if I really do level with you, I think I've been a little bit embarrassed by my goals, that maybe people would ridicule me to say that I'm being greedy. And as you get to know me, you'll realise it's really not about the cash for me. Yeah, money makes the world go round, and it's nice. The more money that we have, the more nice things we can have, the more things that we can do with our family. But for me, it's about success and it's about making a difference in the world as well. So when I do look at my goals now, I am more ambitious. I am conscious of the fact that I need to really push myself to make those goals huge. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit now about how I've broken them down and how I've achieved them. So I went to see my business coach at the beginning of the year. I meet with him on a monthly basis. He have done for the last 3 years, made a massive difference to my business, my whole outlook. Should have done it a long time before, really. But anyway, I went to meet with him and I sat down with my goals for the next 12 months, which I thought were pretty impressive. So he looked at them, looked a bit disheartened and said, right, I need you to go away, Vic. I need you to have a look at these. I need you to be really honest with me and tell me, do you think this is enough? Because I think you can achieve more than this. So I went away, tail between my legs, had a look at the goals, looked in the mirror, as I tell everybody in my team to do regularly, and thought, no, you're right, they're not enough. And if I'm really, really honest with myself, I want more than this. I just don't think I can achieve it. So I actually tripled the goals. So I was looking at new sales in particular. I tripled that number, and I went back to meet with my business coach. And when I met with him, I said, yeah, look, this is what I want. I was a bit embarrassed by this number before. I'm not now. I've done some soul searching. I want this number. But what I need is to understand how I'm going to achieve it, because my heart of heart is telling me that this is not an achievable number. So he sat back in his chair and said, well, we've got where we need to in terms of you know what number you want, and it's pretty simple now, Vic. We just need to divide and conquer. So what does divide and conquer mean? Well, let's keep it simple because it helps me to keep the numbers simple. And let's say, for example, that I had set myself a target for new business for £75,000. So I wanted in a quarter, so in 3 months, to bring in £75,000 worth of new business. Seems quite a big number on its own, but if I told you that I've also got 3 people in my sales team, then straight away I break that number down. So I divide that number. So I then say, right, I've got 3 people. I'm going to set them a target of £25,000 each. So that's £25,000 across the quarter, just over £8,000 a month. that I need them to bring in of new business. So straight away you can see what I'm doing. I'm dividing and splitting that number down. It's already starting to feel more manageable, right? So what if you don't have a sales team? It's easy for me to say, okay, have a big number, split out with your sales team. But we've all been there, we've all been new to business, and we haven't had other people, that privilege to be able to delegate to other people. But it does come in with time, so keep cracking on if you're in this position. And this is what I did do when I didn't have a sales team. So I looked at the way in which I generate leads. So in my software business, so the business that I sell HR software, I have 5 ways of generating leads. So I call those my 5 lead generating strategies. And I am going to do a session on this on its own, rather than talk about it in too much detail today. I'll just give you an example of 2 of them. So one of them for me is we have a very high retention rate. So people really like the software, they tend to sign up to it and they stay on the software. So what we've done is say, great, when you recommend a client to us, we really do appreciate that. So one of the things that we're going to do is give you £100 vouchers. So we give people £100 vouchers or the opportunity to donate to a charity of their choice £100. So I have leads coming in on a monthly basis from this strategy. Another strategy that I've got is website. So it's an online piece of software. So we have a lot of inbound leads coming in to our website for people to sign up. So straight away, if you think about it, go back to that number of £75,000. I've got £75,000 that I want to achieve in 3 months. And I've got 5 ways in which I generate leads within that business. So what I need to do is drive those sales down those funnels. So I want to have 5 generating strategies that deliver £15,000 for each one. So if I spread that across 3 months, that's £5,000 that I'm looking to achieve from each one. So again, straight away, that just, for me, it feels like a light bulb moment. It feels achievable. And if something's achievable, and I don't know if you're like me in this way, but I've really got to believe I can achieve it. And if I do believe that I can achieve it, then 9 times out of 10 I do. So just to give you a little bit of a challenge over the next month, have a look at your goals. And they can be in business, they can be personal, whatever it is that you want to do, have a look at them and be honest, are they enough? And if they're not enough, make them bigger, be bold, be ambitious, make them bigger and look at how you can divide. And I assure you, it's an absolute game changer. You will achieve. So let me know how you get on. I'd love to know if you do it. Drop some comments to me, direct message, be great. Love it if you subscribe as well. I really am appreciating your support and your feedback. And as mentioned earlier, there are other ways that you can follow, communicate and share content with me as well. So they're on the screen now. Thank you so much for listening and I'll speak to you next week.